What's up, SC Racing family, and welcome back to the channel. Today in the dyno we have a 2011 Mustang GT with a JLT intake and a Magnaflow exhaust. So this customer brought us this Mustang after it looks like somebody had e-tuned the car or street tuned it. I'm not sure which one, I haven't asked him yet. And cars run a little bit rich, both at idle, cruise, light throttle, and under power a little bit, as well as complaints were. So he recently did a bunch of maintenance to it, I think spark plugs and a few other things to take care of what the rich running did to him. So basically they found the plugs out. It was running at a decent amount rich. We logged it so far here at idle, and it looks like it's pulling around 15% or so fuel. Haven't rolled it on the dyno yet, just to double check and see what it's doing at cruise. But it is running rather rich. So our goal is today to take care of that, make sure he is not running excessively rich, fouling out plugs. So adjusting the MAF sensor scaling here at idle, cruise, light throttle, and of course double checking it under wide open throttle to make sure everything's good when we get to that portion of the tune. So we're going to get started here with the baseline just to see what it puts down on the tune file it came in with. And we'll go from there, so stick with us. We just finished our baseline pull on the Mustang. It made 374 horse, 346 torque. Here's what the graph looks like. So this baseline was with the tune that came in the car already. Our customer complained about it running a little rich, running a little off. So we're going to take a look at the log, kind of see what was going on, try to give the customer an explanation. Then we're going to go ahead and load our map in it and start tuning from there. We just finished up the first pull with our map in it. We made 383 horsepower, 353 foot-pounds of torque. So we're up almost 10 horsepower and looks about 7 foot-pounds of torque from the baseline pull with the tuner that came in on. We'll take a look at the graph. So the blue line is our pull on our map. The orange line was the baseline pull. You see we made some good gains starting off down low. A little bit better peak, and then our best gains were from 5,000 RPM on. So our next pull, we're going to work out this little dip right here, see if we can smooth out this one here. Usually that's cam timing with these 5-liter Coyote engines, and maintain this gain down here. So we're going to go ahead and review the log, let the car cool down, and we'll do another pull here shortly. Well, we finished up our second pull, which is coincidentally going to be our last pull on the car. We were close to the limit of what these cars like ignition timing wise on the previous pull, so we're really focused on trying to see if we can adjust the cam timing to get a little bit more out of the car, smooth out the few dips. Usually you can a little bit, but you can't make them completely smooth. It's just the way the efficiency of the engine works with the cams and everything it has on it. So actually on the second pull, we lost 1 horsepower, 1 foot-pound of torque, so the 382 horse, 352 torque. So we're going to put our previous mat back in the car, send it out like that. We're going to take it for a ride first, just to make sure everything's good on the street, log it there, make sure we worked out all the kinks again. This customer brought it in because it was a little bit of rich. Well, actually, it was really rich. It's pulling about 15, almost 16% fuel at idle, cruise and light throttle. So we've corrected that on the dyno, but we're going to double check it on the road. So this is what the graph looks like, which you saw on the previous one, but there's not going to be any overlay of the baseline, which is the tune that it came in on. So this is what it looks like. So again, we're going to finish up with 383 horse, 353 torque, 10 horsepower and around 7 foot-pound of torque gain from the baseline that it came in with. Then again, we're going to go take it for a drive, make sure everything's good on the street, double check our work, cruise and light throttle and idle here on the dyno, because it does change a little bit with airflow, because I can't simulate all the airflow that we need on the dyno with the fans that we have. So it's always best to, afterwards, when possible and weather permitting, take a car out on the road and make sure our work is solid. So we're going to do that. Thank you for stopping by and watching the video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please think about doing so. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you again soon.